Hey there, Ghost of Christmas Kick Your Ass here, and today I'm going to share with you one of my favorite Christmas traditions. Oh, is that when we go to the mall and tell the children that Santa isn't real? No, not that one.
You mean the one where we go around and tell people how their holiday's a lie?
No, you're thinking of Kwanzaa. No, today we're going to be reading one of our classical Christmas traditions, a reading of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Shall we begin? 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even dead mouse. The old socks were hung by the chimney with no care, but the smell, I must admit, was quite hard to bear. The villains were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of chaos danced in their heads. And Death in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains after a long winter's tap. Then from outside my window there arose such a clatter, I sprang like a boner to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like the flash, tore open the shutters and hid away my stash. The moon on the boob of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to the homeless below, and what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny queer. With a fat-ass little driver, not so lively or quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than Hawkeye, his coursers they came, and he shouted and called them and snorted by name. On Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, faster than balls. And then, with a twinkling, light Edward Cullen's skin, the pawing of each little hoof upon my tin. As I drew in my head, back into my pants, down the chimney I heard St. Nicholas come in a rant. He was dressed all in fur, I bet Peter would have a fit, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and shit. A bundle of sex toys he had flung onto his back, he looked like a stripper just flashing his sack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks were like roses, the booze made them cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the crack under his nose was as white as the snow. The blunt of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and his pot smoke encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad little face and a stomach of jelly that shook when he laughed like Kingpin's belly. He was chubby and plump, an odd little elf, and I nodded when I saw him to introduce myself. A wink of his eye and a full twist of his head, he looked like the exorcist, and I was soon filled with dread. He said not a word, but went straight to his work. It filled all the stockings with pudding? What a jerk! Then laying his finger aside of his nose, he snorted some snuff, and up the chimney he rose. Was he a mutant? Immortal? Did he have an X gene? He certainly was better than me in X-Men Wolverine. It was clear he was doing some needles or crap. He probably went to rehab, you know, with the cap. He leapt to his sleigh, acting bold and mighty, and disappeared faster than venom in the third bitey. He flew away in his sleigh, trying to act macho, and shouted, "Merry Christmas to all. Now bring me a taco."
Action.
How's my hat?
Good.
Yeah.
I would have had it a little bit farther back.
How's my boner?
It's good.
Okay, good.
Dude, I was
Nice and tiny like it always should be.
Son of a bitch.